Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in here live on Beaufort's Own. My name is Javon Livingston. Alongside me, Thomas Erdell on the commentating tonight. And the first pitch is going to be a strike on the mound. We got Beaufort High taking on Fort Dorchester in the nest. How you doing tonight, Thomas?
I'm good, Vaughn. Yeah, Davis Woods off to a fast start there already. Strike one. Beaufort looking to end a two-game losing streak. They lost to Fort Dorchester Wednesday night and last night to 5A school Somerville. Fort Dorchester, another 5A school. So looking to avoid the season sweep as Fort Dorchester have already beaten Beaufort on their home field, and now Beaufort looking to enact revenge on their home field, and then that is that loss from Wednesday. That one fouled off there. Now 1-2 to count. Davis Woods ahead.
Yeah, and I was, watched the game. We streamed that game for those of you, if you didn't tune in. That one hit there is going to make his way over to first base.
Yeah, Woods got ahead of the batter 1-2, one ball, two strikes, but unfortunately hits them there and a leadoff hit by pitch there for Dorchester already with a base runner on early.
But yeah, as I was saying, that Somerville game, it was actually a tight game. Then the score looked 7-3, and with baseball, all it takes is really one good inning, and I believe it was the fourth inning for, if I can remember correctly, for throwing quick throw the first base to try to get the tag out, not able to get it. But yeah, that seventh inning, he did a 3-run double middle, then to give him that 4 runs in, and that pretty much kind of put the game away. in that fourth inning. But other than that, no one else scored throughout the whole night.
Yeah, and saw the strong arms from Hudson Mullen there, number 10, the catcher behind the plate for the Eagles.
Yeah, speaking of Hudson, I said Hudson Mullen back his first game back after that suspension. So nice to see him back behind the plate.
That runner over there at first base keeps thinking about going. And the games we've seen so far, here at the Nest, in high school baseball, I see a lot of steals, a lot of steal attempts. So runner was going there, but fouled off. Now the count even at 2-2. And luckily for the Eagles, he got a piece of that. Had that been a passed ball, it would have been a free base. Fouled off again. Davis Woods having to battle against this batter here to try and secure the out. And another pitch fouled off there. Deep into this at bat, Fallon pitches off, staying alive. Try to advance that runner over at first. A swing and a miss there, and Davis Woods will collect his first strikeout of the night, and that is the first out of the inning for the Eagles.
Number 7, Charles Wayman.
Now Charles Waymer coming up to bat for Fort Dorchester, the Patriots. Strike one call there. The runner thought about going. Mullen able to frame that one nicely and pull the arm back to fake a throw there to dissuade the runner from trying to steal. Ball fouled off there. Now 0-2. Davis Woods ahead. You see the shortstop number 1, Mason Connolly, out there on the left side of the infield for the Eagles, recently committing to Columbia International this week. As that ball is popped up, Mullen will try to go over there and way over. But yeah, congrats to all the Connolly family, and especially Mason Connolly, committing to Columbia International this week. Huge. Another commit for this baseball team. They've already got 2 committed to Charleston Southern. I know in Hudson Mullen and Logan Bruchard, Zach Talbert to Francis Marion, and now Mason Connolly to Columbia International. So big step for their program.
Yeah, it definitely is a big step for them. And, like you said, with 4 committed players on your team, the reason why they've been so good so far this season, once again, trying to go for that tag out on first base. But, that's the reason why the reason for their success. And that's the kind of the true mark of how good your team is. If you get some committed players going to the next level, you got some studs at your positions in the field.
And that one will be popped up in the center field there. I noticed a few lineup changes for the Eagles here tonight. Malcolm Webb usually over at third base. If he's not pitching, he's in the dugout tonight. And you see Tucker Mickle out there at second base, usually not in the starting lineup. So a couple changes for the coach, trying to end this 2-game losing streak. Dominic Camacho over at third, taking the place of Malcolm Webb. Usually starts over there, at least in all the games we've been to. I'm sure coach shuffles around his lineups depending on the opponent, but Ball high from Woods there. Good stop from Mullen there behind the plate, able to smother that ball before it could get by him. And still over there standing on first base, Jackson Harville, the shortstop who led off and was hit by a pitch. He's been waiting over there for quite a while now as that pitch is fouled straight back. 4-1. Now they count 2-1. That pitch fouled off. Count even at 2-2 now. Davis Woods trying to get out of the inning. And the runner going. Mullen with the throw. Just a little too high. Tucker Mickle can't even apply the tag there. And now Jackson Harville will be sitting on second as he steals the base there. Now a full count pitch on the way. And that'll be ball 4. And a 2-out walk for Davis Woods. Now LJ Johnson, the DH, number 4 for the Patriots. An RBI opportunity here for him, with Harville standing on second base in scoring position. And he'll look at strike 1 from Woods there. Finds himself down 0-1 in the count early.
Yeah, Beaufort has, taken their time, rotating their pitchers in and out. And, they've all done, a pretty great job. And they're just trying to figure out, who's that guy on the mound. Against Somerville, they start off with McKelvey on the mound. That one hit towards left field. Quick throw to first. And they get the tag for third out of the inning.
And what a throw there from the third baseman, Dominic Camacho, and a great pick by Carter Bowersox over there at first base to end the inning. A hit by pitch and a walk, but no hits allowed in that first inning.
Beautiful weather tonight. Usually we get into these games and the weather starts to cool down by the time we leave to the 50s or the 40s, but so far it looks like it's going to stay in the 70s. Tonight you see 73 degrees right now, 72 in Beaufort.
See number 21, Jacob Blayton, warming up on the mound there with his catcher, Jackson Brown, behind the plate. Jaden Andrews getting ready to lead off for the Eagles. Like you mentioned, great night. Usually it gets real chilly in here, and obviously, I'm sitting here wearing sweatpants and a hoodie, but that's just because of the bugs. So, temperature-wise, very great. Just could do without the bugs, but better than
Definitely.
freezing cold. So,
That's always a thing. Always can do without the bugs whenever you can get in that situation.
but great day for baseball. Beaufort having to play 3 days in a row here, but been a nice weather today, but it's been nicer these past 3 days. So just great baseball weather, as we keep getting further and further into spring. And now here comes number 16, Jaden Andrews, to lead off for the Eagles.
Yeah, and he was third in the lineup yesterday against Somerville, so I see him back at the top of the lineup. Beaufort High in those nice all white uniforms. What is that, like the fifth uniform we've seen so far this year from Beaufort?
This ball there to Jaden Andrews for the first pitch. See Zach Talbert, number 12, over there in the on-deck circle, out of the camera's view.
And that one hit
That ball will get through there to that right side, and a leadoff single for Jaden Andrews on the second pitch he saw. Great job hitting there as now Zach Talbert comes up.
Batting for the Eagles, center fielder number 12, Zach Talbot.
Yeah, Talbot and Brucher both had great games. For Beaufort for Beaufort High against Somerville, they weren't able to come up with that. I think personally they did a good job when they were up at bat, able to make contact a couple of times, going with the bunt foul ball.
And a bunt there for strike one as it rolled foul. And the games we've been to, Logan Poocher, it seems like he hasn't had a bad game so far. Obviously, I hope he can stay hot at the plate. I'm sure Beaufort hopes that as well. But want to see some exciting baseball. And whenever those players that are, committed to these big colleges play well, it always reflects well on the coaches that, chose to bring them into their programs, showcase their talent. Strike two to Talbert there. He's now down 0-2 in the count with Jaden Andrews staying on first base after he hit a leadoff single. See Logan Brucher on deck for the Eagles. A throw over to check Andrews at first base. He will hastily retreat.
Yeah, interesting to see Beaufort High's been playing a lot of big schools. They played Fort Dorchester earlier this season, and they lost that game 4-1. That one cracked to left field. And here comes Andrews rounding the third. He's going to stay at third. And Talbot on second.
And you could hear the crack of the bat on that one as Logan Brucher walks up with an RBI opportunity in the waiting. Andrews and Talbot both in scoring position. Hear him walking up to all the lights. Another classic. The other day at the softball game, we were talking about swag surfing, but
Yeah.
all the lights also an all-time classic, especially at a sporting event. The lefty, see what he can do here for the Eagles. So far, 2 hits to start the game. Talbot was able to put that one out in left center. See what Brucher's able to do here. For Fort Dorchester, they're in need for some outs as they find themselves already facing the possibility of being behind in this game if they're not able to make something happen here defensively.
Yeah, like I was saying, Ford won that game. Definitely, with baseball, those single runs, those runs can, easily come from a myriad of things, the lineup changes or anything like that. But Beaufort lost that game 4-1 for Dorchester, trying to get the sweep here against Beaufort.
They're going to say that pitch hit him, and Andrews will go back to third. Now the base is loaded for number 4, the senior Carter Bowersox. A great chance here to give Beaufort the lead with not just 2 runners like Brucher had, but bases loaded, no outs. Beaufort threatening already to score. He digs in, the right-hander. Anything in the zone, you'd like to see him swing first pitch here.
Let's say swiveling right here. You know it's his opportunity. That one wide. And
Great block
being
by
on guard from that steal home from
great
Andrews.
block for the Fort Dorchester catcher there. Number 14, Jackson Brown. Andrews looked like he was about to take off had that one gotten by. Ball 1 to Bauer Sox now. Jacob Blayton in some desperate need of an out here. Is ball 2. And if he walks up out of here, that'll be a RBI walk for Bauer Sox. So even if he is able to generate a walk here, that would be a productive at bat for the Eagles.
Yeah, but you know he's looking for the hit there. He wants to get as many people as home on possible if he gets a chance to swing. And the first strike. Pitcher finally gets one on his side of the column there.
Yeah, that one probably just a little too far away from him. It was on the opposite side of the plate. Didn't want to risk taking a swing at that one, you know, it being a pop-up to the infield where no one can advance. Obviously, you know, if it's a sac fly on the outfield, the runners can tag up, but anything on the infield, nobody's going home generally. As he sends that one out into left field. And that ball's gone. A grand slam.
A grand slam. The first ever here on Beaufort's own by Carter Bauer Sox.
What a swing from number 4 out to left field. And that'll clear the fences as we hear the air siren here now. That ball is gone. Beaufort still celebrating. The fans all standing over in the Beaufort section.
Now batting your catcher, number 10, Hudson.
And now Hudson Mullen has to follow that one up. Bases is clear now as the car here follow up the energy.
And still no outs. Beaufort with a chance to just absolutely get off to the races with this one if Fort Dorchester is not able to get an out. Just unfortunately for Blayton, hitting the batter there to load the bases. As Mullen will send that one out into right field and it will drop. That's going to be at least a double. And he will be staying on second. And Beaufort, with no outs, have gotten about 5 straight hits to start this game. Unbelievable start for the Eagles tonight. They're eager to get revenge on this Fort Dorchester team that beat them Wednesday night at Fort Dorchester. Dominic Camacho now coming up to the plate looking to keep the hit streak going for the Eagles. Camacho will step into the batter's box. The right-handed hitter facing Jacob Blayton, who so far has not been able to register an out in the bottom of this first inning, giving up a grand slam to number 4, the senior Carter Bauer Sox. Camacho will see strike 1 looking. And with Hudson Mullen in scoring position on second base, a chance for the Eagles to potentially add one more. As he will send that one out into right center, and coming around third is Hudson Mullen, and he will score. Or no, that was Thomas Purdy, excuse me. They had a pinch runner for Hudson Mullen. as now Mason Connolly, the recent Columbia National commit, the shortstop for the Beaufort Eagles, and 6 straight hits to start this game. Unbelievable start tonight for the Eagles, and already making substitutions early, bringing in Purdy to pinch run for Mullen, obviously using his speed out there. Usually when he's at bat, when he's in the starting lineup, he always tries to bunt it and to show off that speed. And now Connolly will bunt it up the third base line, and the throw, they're gonna say Connolly is out. However, Camacho is able to advance there and is ruled safe. And finally, Fort Dorchester getting an out there. The bunt attempt not working, at least to get a hit.
Number 15, Will Heron.
I was actually Will Herring wearing number 15 on Max Preps. It says Tucker Mickle, but Will Herring wearing 15 tonight. Sorry for that mistake earlier, but with Camacho over at second, Herring a chance to increase this lead even more now. The pickoff attempt at second. That one grounded up the middle, and it's going to get through. And Camacho will cross home plate. And now 6-0 Eagles. An RBI for Will Heron there, the second baseman.
Now batting for the Eagles, the designated hitter, number 7, Miles Goodwater.
And now Miles Goodwater digging in at the plate. And Jaden Andrews already in the on deck circle. Beaufort will have batted through their whole lineup as that one's sent out to left field. And it will get through, not able to be caught there by Fort Dorchester's left fielder. And Beaufort already turning their lineup over, going through the entire batting order in the bottom of the first, having scored 6 runs. Jaden Andrews will come back up to bat.
16, Jaden Anderson.
That ball looked like it was going to be caught there, but just got down for Goodwater. So far, the only Eagles player that has not registered a hit this inning was Connolly, who was thrown out on the bunt that advanced Camacho.
Yeah.
That one back up the middle there. And that's going to be the third out. And the Eagles able to have an efficient first inning at the plate as their offense came out on fire, scoring 6 runs. Highlighted by the grand slam from the first baseman, Carter Bowersox.
Yeah, definitely was exciting. The first one, I didn't know if I was going to see one this season. Of course, the only home run we've seen is Cotty Rast at softball. And, we talk about the homers in baseball, but, for us, unfortunately, we've never been at the games where the homers were hit on the baseball side, and finally getting to see one and a grand slam at that by Carter Bowersox. Definitely exciting to see.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, we weren't at the game against Battery Creek, but I was there after our failed attempt at streaming that girls' soccer game due to the misscheduling and all the mishaps with that. But they ended up beating Battery Creek 14-0 in that game, and Chase McKelvey did hit a home run. So obviously, like you said, I haven't seen it on the channel, but I was able to see McKelvey hit that one. But I think that was the only other homer to my knowledge. So far 2 on the season for them, one of them being a grand slam, very special for this squad, especially Bowersox, who, he was the hitter in that at bat.
Yeah, that's one of those things. That's it. That should put them on a pretty good high for the rest of the game right there in that grand slam earlier in the first.
I gotta say, these obviously Davis Woods has to continue to pitch well on the mound, but at the plate, these Beaufort hitters got to be feeling themselves right now. Jane Andrews, unfortunately for him, he hit that one right back up the middle to the shortstop, but the ball all seems to be dropping anytime that gets put in play from the Eagles. As strike one there for Davis Woods.
Swing and a miss for Edwards. Top of the second. And this time hit to the left field. Bound and caught by Camacho. Throw to first. Near the call. Edwards safe.
Yeah, and Camacho just trying to get that one over to Bowery Sox. He was not able to pick it cleanly there.
Now batting center fielder number 18.
Now A.J. Watts, number 18, coming to the plate for the Patriots. Ball high on the first pitch.
And there you
Leaning back from that one there, but called for the strike.
My guys don't dance. They just pull up their pants, do the rock away, lean back.
Fancy saying there, but strike one. Strike two there. Back-to-back nice pitches from Davis Woods.
I'm not mistaken. He got a ball earlier in the count, correct?
I believe so, yeah. I know
Okay.
it's not on that, but
Yeah,
the
it
first
was on
pitch was a ball as a swing and a miss for the first out of the inning, and a strikeout for Davis Woods there. Great three-pitch sequence from him.
Jackson Brown.
Brown now out to bat. Edwards still sitting on first base. And hits that one over to the left field, and it drops, and they're going to make their way around the bases. You see him coming all the way to third.
He's going to hold up at third there, but a great piece of hitting from Jackson Brown, the catcher, the slugger there. Able to put that one in play.
And now you got two runners in scoring position for Fort D, and you got a runner coming on for Brown. I believe that is number 11, Jordan McGee.
Yeah, with only one out and the runners on second and third in scoring position, this is a great chance for Fort Dorchester to get some of those runs that they allowed in the bottom of the first back here.
Yeah, trying to get back here in the game, top of the second. That one hit up, pop, fly to left field. Most likely is going to be caught and will be.
Mason Connolly there for the out, standing in that short left field in the outfield grass. That'll be two outs, and Fort Dorchester, it's important for them to not squander this opportunity and try and scratch some runs across.
Harville, pitch wide outside. Web.
Yeah, a little bit of wild pitch from Davis Woods there, but Hudson Mullen able to get that one, and ball one. Still the runners at second and third for Fort Dorchester.
Throw to second in the error, and Edwards is going to steal home.
Unfortunate for Mullen there.
Two on the count. Only one more out needed for Woods. Yeah. A little slow on the scoreboard. Strike 3.
A full,
I mean, sorry,
or
the
2-2,
ball.
excuse me.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I wasn't strike 3. Strike 2. My bad.
Yeah, the count even at 2-2. For a second there, I thought it might have been full count because I lost
No,
track.
it's full count. It is full count. You see the ref did the 3-2. The scoreboard is the 2-2. It's ball 4 right
Oh,
there.
that was ball 4. I thought that I saw the hold up 2-2 for a second, but I didn't see that third finger. And now runners on first and second with 2 outs.
Hamilton.
RJ Hamilton stepping into the box.
Straight to right center. And it's going to drop. And they're going to make their way around the bases for the 1-run, 2-run.
And after getting 2 outs, and you can hear the Fort Dorchester fans behind us excited about that. After getting 2 outs, Beaufort have given up 3 straight runs. And a great at-bat from RJ Hamilton. Now back to the top of the lineup for Fort Dorchester. And that one sent out into left field. And that will be caught by Logan Brucher out there in left field. Nice play from the Charleston Southern commit. Hear the Sports Center music being played over the intercom there.
Middle of the second now. Thank everybody for tuning in. If you're enjoying our live stream tonight, don't forget you always can text us at Beaufort to 801-801 to donate and help support our coverage of local high school sports, nonprofit media organization here. And like to offer opportunities and internships and offering our free coverage to the schools in Beaufort County, looking to expand and grow. So so your donations go towards media equipment and travel, things and so forth. So we appreciate all of your donations.
Yeah, and a great game we're being treated to so far tonight. Thought it might have been, looked like it might have been over after Beaufort put up 6. I thought they were going to add even more, but able to get out of that inning and now just a 3-run deficit. Obviously, still got to retire these Beaufort batters here, but right back in this one. Great job by Fort Dorchester hanging in tough there. Once you go down that early, it can be a little hard to battle back, and obviously not all the way back yet. Still a long way to go in this one, but to able to cut that deficit in half, just shows the resilience of this team. And Zach Talbert coming back up to bat for his second time of the game. As Butcher will walk into the on-deck circle. And it's funny, because he just walked up with "Keep Their Heads Ringing" by Dr. Dre. I was actually listening to that song on the way here, so for him to have that as his walk-up, he sends that one.
But
and that'll be caught. Trading great defensive plays here are Beaufort and Fort Dorchester. Caught by the center fielder. That one hit very far by Talbert as Logan Brucher comes up to the plate for his second time. Beaufort batted their entire lineup in that first inning, and a quick 2 outs here for Fort Dorchester. You like to see that.
Another one hit to right field, but high up in the air, and another one by the center fielder, A.J. Watts.
A quick 1-2-3 there for Fort Dorchester. 3 pop-ups all to the outfield.
No, that's 2. Still gonna need
Oh,
one more.
2, excuse me. I thought that was the third there. Excuse me.
It happened so fast, it was a blur. I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, it was 2 quick pop-ups. I thought that was 3s. But Bowersox, the home run hitter, Mr. Grand Slam.
This time, no bases loaded for Barrow Sox, so you already eliminate that threat right there.
Until another Beaufort player hits a grand slam from now on, I'm calling him Mr. Grand Slam.
Mr. Grand
We
Slam
have
Barrow Sox.
we've got many nicknames for different players on the channel. We call Garen Willis the soccer and basketball star, G-Man, Sully Gay, and Michael Dennison basketball with Monsters Inc. We took that from Loco, so I'm gonna call Carter Power Sox from now on Mr. Grand Slam. So he fouls that one off. And I know I accidentally mistake the second out for the third out here, but the 1-2-3 inning still in play for Fort Dorchester if they're able to get Carter Bauer Sox out here. That ball way off the mark as Mullen comes over to retrieve it. Hand it back to the umpire. 3-1 the count here. And that's going to hit Bauer Sox in the back. On a full count pitch, he'll take his base as he jogs over to first with 2 outs.
Now batting the catcher, number 10, Hudson Mullen.
Now Hudson Mullen coming to the plate for the Eagles. That one almost hitting Mullen there, way inside. After retiring the first 2 batters he faced, having a little trouble on the mound. But able to get the fly out there, and it'll be caught in right field. So other than a hit by pitch to Bauer Sox, able to get that inning with no runs allowed. Good job by Jacob Blayton there. Headed to the top of the third now.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the third. Nicholson at bat for the Patriots. Bottom to the left side. Trying to see if he can catch it for the out. And Camacho
Camacho over there in foul territory, making that grab for a quick first out. Now LJ Johnson comes up. No runners on and 1 out for Fort Dorchester. Davis Woods with the pitch for ball 1. Almost had strike there, but that pitch was a ball. Ball 2 there so far. 2 balls inside. That one hit straight up into center field. And Talbert will get under that one and make the catch for the second out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 16, Ethan Edwards.
Davis Woods trying to put together a 1-2-3 inning. Ethan Edwards ahead 3-1 in the count, and that will make the count full for Davis Woods. Now the payoff pitch coming. Staying alive in the at bat. Davis Woods looking to get out of this inning. Edwards trying to extend it for the Patriots. That one hit foul way over the left side. Seeing the ball well, just gotta hit it fair. He's all over Davis Woods' pitches, fouling them off. As he fouls yet another one off, back over that right side. Woods calling for another ball there. He chucks the one that was in his glove off to the side. And a great at bat from Ethan Edwards there. Fouling off pitches, staying alive, and drawing the walk there on a full count. Was seeing Woods very well. Lucky for Woods, he was not able to put anything in play. Yeah, and so far, he's made a few nice plays defensively. I would like to see him do something offensively here for Fort Dorchesters. They have a runner on with 2 outs. Ahead 2 in the count here. Yeah, and after getting a quick 2 outs, Davis Woods, gave up that full count walk, and now he's down 2-0 in the count. So just mound visit with his coach and with his catcher to try and get his head right and try and get out of this inning. Watts wait on the umpire there. Now he'll step in. Ahead 2-0 in the count. And that'll be strike one. But the pass ball allows Ethan Edwards to advance to second. So now ahead 2-1 in the count and a chance to potentially score another run for Fort Dorchester if Watts is able to put the ball in play. And that ball will drop and the throw home not in time. That'll be another run. And for a second there, I was, looking straight up. I thought that one was fouled back, if I'm being completely honest. But I turned my head and see him running out. I'm like, oh, it must have been fair. So now Beaufort, what once was a 6-0 lead, now 6-4. So very entertaining game here. And Fort Dorchester battling back slowly. Now a runner on first and AJ Watts. And Davis Woods in a bit of a dilemma here as he was able to get a quick first 2 outs. Since then, he's given up a walk, and then that hit to Watts there. The air out in the right field.
Let's say we've seen pretty much some great there we go, another one. Left center and caught by Talbert.
Zach Talbert, a very reliable defender out there in center field. That's the second catch he's made out there. And Fort Dorchester able to get another run back. Now just they find themselves down 2 on the road here at the Nest.
Yeah, but so far, I will say this: it's whether it's been at out or not, it's some good hitting. We haven't had too many infield hits. A lot of those fields going deep outfield, whether they're going left center, center right. They've been going to the outfield all night.
Yeah, both teams have done a great job. Just being able to put the bat to the ball and drive it out into the outfield, whether it gets caught for an out or it's just a matter of whether the ball drops fast enough or if it's high enough and far enough to be a home run. So, seeing quite a few swings that looked like they could have been gone, but very athletic plays made by the outfielders on both sides to rob those hits.
Now batting the third baseman, number 9, Dom Camacho.
And Camacho, after making that nice defensive play in foul territory, finds himself at the plate.
And swing and a miss there.
Mason Connolly on deck for the Eagles with Camacho at the plate.
He falls out there at the mound. That'd be the equivalent of flopping in the NBA.
Yeah, able to make contact there, just fell over a bit, but regathering himself now. Finds himself down in the count. 0-2, looking to make something happen here. That'll be ball one. Now 1-2 the count.
This net in the top right corner is bugging me a little bit. That one fouled off, and as long as that wasn't my car, that sound is loud.
Yeah, another foul ball. We've seen quite a few of those.
1-2 the count. Camacho swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss there from Camacho.
Now batting your shortstop, number 1, Mason Conley.
Hit
That one.
infield, throw to first base, and another out.
2 outs to start the inning. Now Will Heron
Now batting the second
coming
baseman,
to
number
the
15, Will Heron.
taking a swing at that one. Now 0-2, Will Heron.
Foul off one by Tucker McDowell. Trying to stay alive. They're down 0-2. First ball by Black. Wow.
Miles Goodwater on deck. Will Heron still at the plate. Down 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Will Heron will strike out there. And a 1-2-3 inning for Fort Dorchester. As early on that first inning, Beaver had all the momentum, but now after being able to score 4 runs of their own and get some great pitching on the mound, it feels like all the momentum is on their side at this moment.
Top of the fourth when we return. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the fourth. It's strike one. Matthew Nobe up at bat. And swing, hit to left field, and a diving catch by Brucher.
Great play by Logan Brucher out on left field. So far, we've seen him make two phenomenal plays out there as they play the Sports Center theme once again for the second time tonight. Logan Brucher, Beaufort's outfielder, is very good defensively. We've seen Jaden Andrews make a few plays, and obviously Logan Brucher's made a couple. Zach Talbert out in center field, he's been busy tonight. So Beaufort outfield staying active. Strike one thrown in there from Davis Woods.
Yeah, and you kind of got it, in a sense, you had that good inning in the first, and now you got yourself a cushion, for a couple of bad innings of, at bats, and hopefully they can get another good one here shortly. Another strike there, fouled off. But yeah, hopefully they can get another good inning of hits here, and kind of keep that lead going, later on in the game and hold on to that lead. If not, Fort Dorchester making their way back into this one. Two innings plus in the points differential since that explosion by Beaufort in the first.
And a strikeout for Davis Woods there. Jackson Harville will walk back to the dugout. And R.J. Hamilton will make his way to the plate. Quick 2 outs for Davis Woods.
See, umpires, they're a little calm for me. I don't know. I just always wanted to be an umpire so I could get the strike.
There's some that are
Overzealous.
very passionate, and whenever they do the strikeout motion, they kind of rip their arms back a little. They're ready, and then the
Yeah.
others will do it a bit more slow. So you get guys that are very excited, make the call, and then others will just calmly do it. So I'm with you there. If I was an umpire, I'd definitely be pretty animated when making those calls. Count even 1-1 to R.J. Hamilton. Now 2-1 ahead in the count.
Now 3-1 in the count. Strike there to make the count 4.
Great pitch. Would have been a walk had he not been able to locate there. But obviously, and give half the credit there to Mullen for calling that pitch.
And an easy throw to first for the third out, and they escape the top of the fourth.
Nice,
No offense.
nice little grounder to Will Heron there out at second base, and a 1-2-3 for the Eagles.
As we get to the middle of the fourth, I'm going to give you guys another quick reminder. If you're enjoying our stream tonight, you can always text Beaufort to 801-801 to donate and help support our local coverage, our coverage of local high school sports. Let's say our coverage of our local coverage of sports, our coverage of local high school sports.
Beaufort trying to add on some more runs in the bottom of the fourth here, as they've seen that lead evaporate from 6-0 in the first to now just 6-4. And great inning pitch from Davis Woods there. Now they got to go and pick him up and add more to that lead. Give him some little extra cushion. Obviously, 2 runs, but try and score some more here.
No
Miles
lead is safe.
Goodwater. And the lineup will be turned over this inning, so with Miles Goodwater on deck and ready to head up to the plate, and Jaden Andrews behind him.
batting the
Gucci.
designated hitter, number 7, Miles Goodwin.
That's a classic right there. Lemonade by Gucci. That's the old Gucci, not new Gucci. Miles, good order.
Number 7 stepping into the batter's box. He'll take strike one. Just looking at it go by there, no swing. Wonder if he sees that pitch again, if he'll take a hack at that one.
Hit to left field, hit that left fence, but it fouled off.
Now down 0-2. That
Outside for the first ball. A little wide there for Blake.
1-2 now the count to Miles Goodwater. And another one outside again there. Trying to attack that outer half of the plate. Just not getting the call from the ump. And ringing him up on strike 3. Goodwater will head back to the dugout. A great pitch there. As Jaden Andrews will now turn the lineup back over for the Eagles.
Andrews in, top of the lineup. Say Jaden's quite the learning a little bit about Jaden talking to some fans around town, and he's pretty much the travel ball player, man. He's got a lot going across the yard and stuff like that. He's got a lot of travel ball coming up. So to play football, he's the third string running back, but baseball is his thing. Down 1-2 here in the count.
Count evens at 2-2 for Jaden Andrews, and playing travel ball for the high school ball, trying to get all the baseball reps he possibly can. So good on him for sticking to this sport, dedicating himself to the craft.
Yeah, keeping that off season full with that travel ball, and that's one of those things. With football, too much. With the football, you don't really have too much of an off season. Your off season is how you break your conditioning. By the time you get to where you feel like you get an off season program going, is spring conditioning. Then you got 7-on-7s, then you got jamborees and scrimmages. That one hit up high to right side, most likely going to be caught and will be by the right fielder.
Zach Talbert now trying to extend this inning for the Eagles and make it try to not make it a second straight 1-2-3 inning for Fort Dorchester. Trying to extend the inning, get it to Logan Bruscher, who is on deck.
Oh,
I'll take a
fouled
swing at
off to
that
the
one.
right side.
That'll be fouled off. 2-1. It looked like that could have possibly been a ball there, but he took a swing at it and fouled it off. Still ahead in the count 2-1 though, so see what he can do here.
Swing over to left field, and he'll take his time and throw to first. 1, 2, and 3, as you like to say. Thomas, third out of the inning so far, and they come out of that one clean.
Yeah, and after
0-0.
giving up 6 runs in the bottom of that first inning, great job from Jacob Blayton to rebound, and he's thrown 3 scoreless innings since then. So,
Well, buddy, that wraps up the third. The fourth. We'll be back top of the fifth right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the fifth. Weber now up to bat.
Fort Dorchester have been slowly getting back into this game. We're held scoreless last inning, but trying to score some more runs here to at least tie the game or take the lead potentially. And that one will get past Connolly, and that'll be a leadoff single. Now it looks like Davis Woods will be down on the mound as the Beaufort crowd gives him a standing ovation. Now Carter Bowersox, the home run hitter, will take the mound as Chase McKelvey will come in to play third base, and Camacho will move over to first, it appears. Previously at third. McKelvey making his first appearance in the game. And Bowersox throwing his warm-up pitches there, trying to get loose.
Now batting for the Patriots, second baseman number 2, Frank Wilkerson.
with a runner on first base, pitching substitution. Color Bauer Sox coming in and fouled. That'll be over.
Into the trees, into the
Yeah,
sticks there.
heard that one rustle the leaves there. So 0-1 now, the count after that foul ball. And Camacho making the play there for the first out. Popped up on the infield.
Now batting for the Patriots, the designated hitter
Yeah,
number 4.
like you said,
LJ
another lineup change. Now that Bauer Sox is on the mound, Webb is over at third, and Camacho over at first.
Two 0 the count. LJ Johnson here. Got a little 4 versus 4 battle going on right now. Strike one to Bauer Sox. Or from Bauer Sox, excuse me, to LJ Johnson.
Quick look to first. Look at the fake throw, making him dive. You know, Waymer dive to first base for no reason, getting that uniform dirty.
That ball
Fouled
hit
off.
up to third base. Chase McKelvey over there making the play for the second out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 16, Ethan Edwards.
And now it's up to Ethan Edwards. Advance that runner over on first with 2 outs. That ball low and outside for ball 1.
In the right field and caught easily by Camacho for the third out. And Beaufort is getting another scoreless inning for the teams here.
Seen some great pitching these past few innings here. Past 1.5 innings, we've seen zeros on the scoreboard. So these pitchers are dialing it up here.
Now batting for the Eagles, the left fielder, number 11, Logan Griffiths.
And now Logan Brucher coming out to bat for the Eagles. He'll lead off. And look, showing bunt there, pulled it back for ball one. Carter Bowersox waiting on deck. Previously hit a grand slam all the way back in the first inning. (6-4) the score here in the bottom of the fifth inning, and the Eagles haven't scored a single run since the first inning, looking to get back on the scoreboard here. That one hit up the middle. Shortstop going to try and make the throw, and he will be in time on the throw there. Logan Brucher thrown out at first. He was able to get past the pitcher, but fourth Dorchester shortstop making the throw to first base. Now Bowersox with the bases empty and one out, stepping to the plate. Ball one to Bowersox there. The throw not in time. And just bouncing through that infield, found its way to the second baseman, but he was not able to make the throw in time. Bowersox safe at first, so a runner on for Hudson Mullen with one out. Now we're going to see a pinch runner.
13, I believe that's Purdy. Or Creed Smith. It's going to come in.
Yeah, we saw Purdy pinch run earlier, and now it's going to be Creed Smith. So Bowersox able to get that single before making a substitution change on the base pass. Creed Smith,
Now
utility man.
Catcher number 10, Hudson Mullen.
Hudson Mullen coming to the plate. First pitch swinging, and he'll foul that off to the left side. A throw over there to check Creed Smith and called safe. See, tries to get a lead over there. Pitcher looks him off. And on the ball there, the catcher throwing back over to first and called safe once again. Creed Smith. Count 1-1 to Hudson Mullen now. Fouled off. Once again, bouncing over to that left side. Mullen finds himself down 1-2 in the count. Jacob Boyton trying to make it 3 straight scoreless innings, or 4 straight scoreless innings, excuse me. 1 out so far. Creed Smith on first. Count 1-2 to Mullen. And he'll swing and a miss, and that one ended a possible double play. And the ball will get away. Creed Smith will end up on second base, but a strikeout as Camacho comes up to the plate with an RBI opportunity. Strike 1 to Camacho there from Jacob Layton. Now finds himself down 0-2. Layton looking for a 4th straight scoreless frame. Trying to get this one to the top of the 6th for those 4 Dorchester hitters. And Camacho calls time, right? As Layton was winding up there. Layton will take a look over at Creed Smith, and that ball outside for ball 1. Now 1-2. The count to Camacho. Mason Connolly on deck if Camacho is able to get on base. And that'll be ball 2 there as the count evens at 2-2. Thought that might have been possibly strike 3 there for a moment, but called the ball by the umpire. And a ball low there will run the count full. Now Camacho, if he's able to get on base here, paddled back from down 0-2. Trying to get on base by any means necessary and send the inning for Mason Connolly on deck for the Eagles. The runner was going, but that pitch fouled off. Still full count. And able to work a walk. And now Mason Connolly will come up to the plate with runners on first and second, 2 outs. Great job by Camacho, able to work a walk there. Heck of an at-bat. Was down 0-2 and able to work a walk out of that. Now mound visit here from the Fort Chester coach. Probably asking his pitcher, Blaine, how he's feeling. Whether or not they should take him out or not. Looks like he's going to stay in for the time being. Coach is probably just asking, what happened there. He was ahead 0-2 in the count, lost them. So just wanted to make sure his head's in the right spot. Connolly digs in for the first pitch on the way from Blayton. And first pitch swinging, and that's going to drop into right field. And coming around, Creed Smith will step on home. And finally, the Eagles get another run. Had not scored since the first inning. That lead extended to 3. And RBI single for Mason Conley, his first hit of the night, the Columbia International commit. Now it's second baseman Will Heron coming up to the plate, number 15. Usually we see Tucker Mickle wearing 15, but tonight's Will Heron. And Connolly with no throw on the ball 1. He will steal second base. And now runners on second and third, and a great opportunity here for Will Heron to score some more runs for the Eagles. That one gonna drop into right field, and 2 runs will score for the Eagles as Camacho and Connolly will both cross home plate, and now 9-4. And with 2 outs, Beaufort able to put some runs on the board. Great job by Will Heron getting himself a 2-run single. As Chase McKelvey will come to the plate for his first at bat, substituted in the last inning over at third base. And a great job from Beaufort, not being phased there with 2 outs, just staying in, trusting their players.
So you see there the change off, tap of the gloves, pitch change, and looks like Hamilton will now head to the mound, and Blayton will be done for the night.
Blayton pitched very well after giving up the 6 run in the first. He went 3 straight scoreless, but after getting 2 outs here, just gives up 3 straight runs. And now Fort Dorchester is facing a 5-run deficit. Chase McKelvey up next for the Eagles with Will Heron on first. RJ Hamilton, the pitcher now for the Patriots.
LJ Johnson, number 4, now playing first base for the Patriots.
LJ Johnson will switch over to first base per the PA announcer there, so helping us out a little with his defensive alignments. As Hamilton takes a few warm-up pitches there to get his arm loose. Previously playing in the infield. At first base. Chase McKelvey making his first plate appearance of the night.
McKelvey.
Strike 1 for McKelvey. Just getting a little piece of that one ricocheting back to the net.
Count evens at 1-1 after the ball there from RJ Hamilton. And that pitch will hit McKelvey, so in his first appearance of the night, he'll be hit by pitch.
He just sprinted that one out to first base on the walk for some reason.
Yeah, not sure really why I did that. Hit by pitch. Both runners can take their time advancing to their bases, but probably fresh into the game. Probably just wanted to test the legs a little. Might have to run if Jane Andrews is able to put the ball in play here. So lineup turns over once again for Beaufort. Strike there from Hamilton to Jaden Andrews. Nice pitch there from him. Now 1-2 to Jaden Andrews. RJ Hamilton trying to get out of this inning. Great stop there by the catcher for Fort Dorchester.
Say Smith looked he was trying to inch to third base there in the background and decided to go on back a little bit late. The opportunity probably could have threw him out there. Brown just taking his time. And that one hit straight towards the middle, and that's going to drop, and everybody going to Rents one base. No, they're going to catch Jaden at first for the third out of the inning. And for Dorchester would get out of this one, giving up 3 runs as we come back top of the 6th right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 6th inning. We got a 5-point lead by Beaufort High. Fort Dorchester trying to battle its way back. Had an opportunity there the second and third inning, going 4 straight runs to 0 against Beaufort High to come back after that explosive first inning where they got 6 runs. Scoreless inning, and now another 3 runs by Beaufort High, 9-4 to score here, top of the 6th.
Yeah, and a 5-run lead here in the top of the 6th. Carter Bowerstock still on the mound. We saw that pitching change, and AJ Watts at the plate here for Fort Dorchester, trying to get something going for them. We saw them after Beaufort scored 6 in the first, able to score 3 in their part. As that one will get past Connolly, and a leadoff single to start the inning for AJ Watts.
Now batting the catcher, number 14, Jackson Brown.
Swing and a miss there. Jackson Brown, the catcher, at the plate, down 0-1 to Carter Bauer Sox. That one hit foul towards that left side. Now 0-2. That one put in play to the left side. Connolly trying to make a diving stop there, and no throw. And back-to-back hits. Had he been able to
He
make
tried to
that
steal
throw.
third there for the out, running for the tag, and they got Jenkins out trying to steal third base. And that's how Beaufort's going to get their first out of the inning. Jenkins tried to steal that third base, trying to catch Beaufort slipping there.
Great play by Connolly there. He made that diving stop and able to make the throw to first there. Not exactly sure what Watts was trying to do.
You're
So
right,
now,
Watts. My bad. I said Jenkins for some reason.
so instead of two runners on now, it's just the catcher, Jackson Brown, with one out. So mistake there from Watts. Great play by Connolly. And, great job by him. Like, even though he wasn't able to get the out at first, he was able to stop that ball before it could get into the outfield. Possibly could have led to a run there because probably would have had to go to either Zach Talbot or Logan Brucher for them to get the throw in. So heads up play by the shortstop there, showing off, why he's college baseball commit to Columbia International. Allen grounded to third base, and McKelvey unable to field that one. He'll just have to eat it there.
Now batting for the Patriots, the shortstop, number 13, Jackson Harbour.
And they go for the
pass
steal
ball
to
there.
third. And second, both runners advancing there on that one.
Very rare you see a pass ball with Mullen behind the plate. Bauer Sox just not able to get control of that one.
And, it's crazy, Mullen back there, Bauer Sox is on the mound, but against Somerville, Bauer Sox was actually the catcher for that game. And there was a lot of those pass balls, and that's, what allowed, Somerville to advance. They stole a lot of bases that way on those pass balls, multiple runners advancing a lot of times during that game. That one hit towards right field and caught by Andrews, thrown in, trying to protect home plate, and will not be able to get it in. Run scored.
And now the Patriots find themselves down by 4. Sacrifice fly there.
Now batting the pitcher, number 5, R.J. Hamilton.
Bower Sox trying to get out of this inning, just allowing 1 run. Strike 1 there. 2-1 the count. Pitcher versus pitcher matchup here, as R.J. Hamilton and Carter Bowersox were substituted onto the mound for both their respective sides. Since that one hit out into right field,
And Andrews with the easy catch.
and Bowersox will get out of that inning, having allowed only 1 run. As Beaufort leads by 4 here, headed in the bottom of the 6th inning.
To the middle of the 6th. Don't forget. You can always text Beaufort to 801-801 to donate and help support our coverage of local high school sports. It's Beaufort 801-801.
R.J. Hamilton still on the mound for the Patriots. Zach Talbert on deck, waiting for Hamilton to finish with his warm-up pitches.
Now batting for your Eagles, the center fielder, number 12, Zach
Temperature cooling
Talbert.
down a couple of degrees since the beginning of the game, down to 69 degrees here.
Now
Talbot.
Talbert going to lead off this inning for the Eagles. Ball 1 there. Fouled off for strike 1 from Zach Talbert. Logan Brucher in the on-deck circle.
They're yelling at somebody outside the gate, outside the fence with their headlights on. And I'm not assuming what was going on. Maybe they tried to pull up to the gate and watch the game from the side there, maybe. I don't know.
Strike 2 to Talbert. Now I count even at 2-2. RJ Hamilton looking to get a quick first out here. And he will get the strikeout as a foul tip right into the glove of the catcher.
Ball one, pitch to Brucher. Strike to even the count, 1-1. And strike two by Hamilton. I tell you what, it could be just me, but I feel like I hear the pop of that glove a little bit more with Hamilton on the mound as opposed to Blayton. And maybe if my memory serves me correctly, I remember he came in for warm ups and then he hits Brucher right there on the side, and Brucher will make his way on to first base.
Now Carter Bowersox.
Batting for the Eagles, the pitcher, number 4, Carter Bowersox.
And with Brucher standing on first after being hit by a pitch there, Bowersox will step in. Bowersox backing away from that one there, called strike. And Brucher is going to be called out at first. And Brucher thrown out there. Looks like the umps are going to have a discussion. Brucher already walked over there. He's not back in the dugout just yet, and the call is out, and he will now make his way over into the dugout. 2 outs now. Bowersox down 0-1 in the count. First successful pickoff we've seen tonight from a pitcher. Swing and a miss from Bowersox there. They're going to say he did not swing the bat there. Now 1-2, able to hold up on the check swing. And they're going to say he did swing on that. And safe is the call. Bowersox able to beat that one out. And took a swing and a miss at that one.
Now batting for the Eagles, the pitcher, number 10, Hudson Muller.
And Bowersox able to reach base after the strikeout. So Hudson Mullen will come to the plate as this inning will be extended by at least one batter. The throw over called safe, and after Brucher was thrown out, Bowersox might want to be a little careful over there on first, trying to steal second. Ball 1 into Mullen from Hamilton.
And that one hit left center, not going to be able to caught by the shortstop and around in the bases. I was just going to advance one. I thought it looked like he was going to make his way to third.
Great hit by Mullen. And now a pinch runner.
That's going to be Purdy.
Yeah, Thomas Purdy once again making a second appearance as a pinch runner as Camacho comes back up to the plate with runners on first and second. Thomas Purdy standing on first. Pinch runner for Hudson Mullen, who just hit a single to advance Carter Bauer Sox to second. 2 outs. There. 2 outs for the Eagles here. Trying to extend that 4-run lead that they have going for them. Be able to score 3 last inning and 6 back in the first inning. And ball 2 there. It's 2-0 count. And 3-0 to Camacho now. And that pitch nowhere close. A 4-pitch walk brings Mason Connolly to the plate with the bases loaded.
Now batting the shortstop, number 1, Mason Connolly.
And Will Herron on deck if Mason Connolly is able to extend this inning. Strike 1 to Connolly. Was able to get a hit in his last plate appearance. See what he can do here. And he'll send that one over to third base. And that will be out.
After 6 innings, for Dorchester 5.
Beaufort able to get 2 runners on base after that second out, but Connolly grounds out for the third out in a scoreless inning. And for Dorchester's final chance to at least tie this game here as Beaufort are the home team, head to the top of the 7th. It's been a great game so far this evening. Obviously, so far, the best play, at least offensively, we've seen was Carter Bauer Sox grand slam coming back in the first inning. But I've seen a lot of nice defensive plays from both sides and a lot of actions. Combined 14 runs here. And now coming in to try and close this game, making his first appearance, number 5, the pitcher, Malcolm Webb.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 7th inning. Fort Dorchester needs at least 4 runs here to continue this game, down 9-5 to Beaufort High School. And they're going to start off on a good note with a ball. Davis Webb on the mound for the final inning. It's gonna hit split right between second base and the shortstop.
And a great
And they're gonna
play
call him
for
high.
Power Sox in the splits over there at first, and Malcolm Webb came onto the mound, so Power Sox moved over to first base, and Malcolm Webb able to induce the ground out there, and a great defensive play by Power Sox. He's been doing it all tonight, playing first base, pitching, hitting, absolute masterclass from him. That ball fouled straight back. Malcolm Webb showing off the heat there. Malcolm Webb looking to avenge that Beaufort loss at Fort Dorchester Wednesday, looking to split the season series. Ball super low there for ball two. Ends up hitting the backstop.
And that one hit dead center, but high enough. It's going to be caught. Second out for Beaufort High.
And anything high in that outfield to center field with Zach Tower out there, you just got to hope it's high enough and far enough that it's gone. Because anything that's out there, it comes down to him. He's most likely going to catch it. I don't think he's dropped a single one yet so far. So great defense out there in center field from number 12. And Malcolm Webb just 1 out away from getting the win for this Beaufort team. As strike one called there. Great pitch from number 5. Ball outside. Mullen will return the ball to Webb. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Now just 1 strike away from sealing the win. Time briefly called. Barry will step back into the box.
Here's the count, 2-2. Fouled off right over our heads, over the bleachers, to the crowds. 2-2.
And now full count. 3-2. Malcolm Webb looking to close out this game on the mound.
Michael Jackson, this is it. Right here, full count. No game and hit towards that right side and caught by Bower Sox, first base. The do-it-all play here.
Very fitting of him to get the game ending out with the way he's played tonight. 2 of the final 3 outs for the Eagles. Absolute show put on here tonight by both teams. Great game.
And that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Our final after the top of the 7th. Beaufort High 9, Fort Dorchester 5, split season series 1-1. 2. Great job battling out both teams. Want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. And before you go, just a quick reminder, you can always text Beaufort to 801